Right, Suze, tell
Connor,
everyone how we met. Yeah, start with that.
how we met. So we met when I changed my CrossFit gym after 9 years and came to Union Fitness. Is that what we're calling it these days?
Yeah,
Union Fitness. And
that
you
is
were
the
a
one.
coach there.
Nice. And what what have you found since starting with the coaching? So, as in, I was coaching you in person. I still am.
Yeah.
But what have you found is like been a bit of a difference for you between in person and online stuff?
So you help me with my nutrition more than anything else. You do help with other stuff, but because I
Yeah.
see you in person, I see you in the gym, it's more about nutrition and it just makes me accountable. So you give me little tips and help based on my feedback every week if I fit it in.
Hmm.
Um, which I do mainly, but didn't this week because I was on holiday. I thought, no, not doing it.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just give me little tidbits, and it's just the accountability because I know what I'm doing. I've been doing it a long time, but I just couldn't stick to it. So
More just having someone on your shoulder.
yeah, someone on my shoulder and knowing that I've got to put it all into an app and send it you.
Exactly. I'm on your case every single day without fail.
Yeah,
So would you say your biggest struggle before that was just accountability for your
it was
nutrition?
consistency. So I started my CrossFit journey in 2014. In the first couple of years, I lost 3 stone and stuck at it, but had a coach at that time, a PT that I sent photos of my food every day, and he kept me on track. And then I stopped seeing him in lockdown, and then hit menopause as well 3 years ago. So everything just became an effort. Going to the gym, trying to stick to anything, and I've tried and done a month and seen £3, then not done it, and I just couldn't stick to it. And it's like I know what I'm doing, but I actually just need to be accountable to someone.
Hmm. Which is a big difference. I
It
think
is.
the
It's
biggest
massive.
thing for the nutrition
It's
is the
massive.
biggest thing
Yeah.
for sure. Because it's again, nutrition's different, isn't it? Because it's 24/7, right?
Yeah.
The training is
Absolutely.
only 1 hour a day,
Yeah.
roughly, for most people. So
Yeah.
it's the nutrition, in my opinion,
It's
can
hard.
be a lot harder. It's harder. For sure.
It's really hard.
And it's more just about setting habits, right?
Yeah.
Is there any habits you've got into since starting the coaching that you found has helped?
Mm, I don't know because I had habits anyway. So what I would do is I'd have my habits Monday to Friday or Monday to
Yeah.
Friday lunchtime, and then I would eat my body weight in crap all weekend. So I suppose the habits are is being accountable at the weekend. Something that I've probably never done before is just making sure my protein is the right level.
Yeah.
Because I don't really snack. I have 3 meals a day, but it's just getting those
Mhm.
protein levels up. Um, it's a
100%.
habit that now is good, but I do struggle with it.
Yeah, definitely. I think as well because protein's very, very satiating. So
Yeah,
when you actually up it, you then start to think, oh, I'm actually full. I don't need to snack as frequently. And on
yeah,
the weekends, if you even just start your breakfast with a pretty high protein breakfast, it at least limits what you're
yeah.
going to have. But I know the answer to this, but what do you feel has been one of the best things you've had in between not going loose on the weekends, but being able to fit things in? Because I know what it is, what you're able to fit in terms of
Alcohol.
exactly, there we go. So explain kind of how that
So
works.
so basically, when I first came to you, I was using my fitness pal and I was limiting myself to about 1,250 calories a day, which was probably the problem because I wasn't eating enough. So then at the weekend, I was starving. So that's why the consistency was difficult.
Mhm.
You gave me a target of 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day, which just blows my face off because, like, I'm an 80s girl where we used to have 1,000 calories a day and that's how you
Yeah.
lost weight, not double that. But obviously, you then said, but that's over a week, which means on a daily basis, I aim for around 1,400. It isn't always there. Sometimes it is
Mhm.
over,
Yeah.
but it means that if I hit that Monday to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I can have a drink and it still fits into my overall weekly
Mm.
total. And I don't think I've actually ever been over it.
No, I agree. I think the fact as well, because when you're having that alcohol, it's not because you're an alcoholic and you need to have it, but it's the
Yeah,
relaxing part, right? And
yeah,
if all you're doing is thinking about, oh, is this is gonna ruin my progress, then you're not actually enjoying the thing that is. the thing that's meant to make you feel a
Yeah,
little bit more relaxed than your day
absolutely.
off work. So the fact you can fit it in
Yeah.
is, I think, probably the best bit about all of
Oh,
it.
and a steak at the weekend.
And a steak, which we've gone over. The
But not a
steaks,
ribeye, I've discovered, because it's way
yeah,
too
yeah.
many
It's
calories.
wild, isn't it? The difference in steaks.
Oh my
But
God.
ribeye is fantastic, though, I
Yeah.
must say. So, just interested to know what made you start in terms of like getting some accountability online, as in nutrition wise.
Just because as I said, I hit menopause, everything is more difficult. Obviously, we all know, or the females among us know about, if they're
Mm.
at that age, that the weight hangs on you in a different way. And it just wasn't coming off. And it was literally, I mean, I've got friends that have used the fat jab, and I even looked into that. And it's like, I don't really want to go down that path. That isn't the way I want to go at all. So actually, let's see if there's a different option.
Mm.
And
It's doable.
you were my different option. So that was good. And cheaper than the fat jab, actually.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
my biggest fear with that is it suppresses your appetite, and it suppresses everything that you enjoy about food. And I like to eat.
I agree.
I don't
And
want.
I don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure you're not meant to have alcohol when you're on it as well.
You can, but a lot of people have a real adverse effect to it. So you
Ah,
end
okay.
up maybe going off it. Like, it's one of the side effects, and a lot of people it does affect.
Which
I
isn't
watched
an
a,
option.
I watched a documentary about a family that were on it, and they were based in America. They'd all had gastric bands at some point in their life. They'd stretched them back out. They were on this. They were on one of the jabs.
Hmm.
Like, it worked for them. It's costing them $12,000 a year. They can't get it on their health insurance. That they know they're gonna have to be on it for life. And they spoke to the man, and he was like, I'm the healthiest I've ever been, but I have no enjoyment because I don't enjoy food or drink any. And it's like,
The whole
I'm not
point.
that unhealthy that for
Mm.
my health I need to go to that extreme. So
100%. And it means now as well, because you've created some good habits, which I think one of the things we can go on to is the habits you've created that have followed you even on holiday,
yeah,
which is quite good. You can enjoy yourself on holiday
yeah,
and still not try and stay on track, but because they've become habits, you just like to do them. So
yeah,
just explain sort of what you were eating on holiday and kind of what even happened just in terms of we're midway through like sort of going through that weight loss phase, even though we've
yeah.
lost a good amount so far, but the habits you've carried over onto your holiday.
So yeah, the first holiday was quite early on. It was like, and it was in England, so it was a lot easier because I was able to take food and buy
Yeah.
food that I knew, and I did literally measure everything. I did still measure it, but not feeling guilty when I had fish and chips one night, or when we had Korean one night. And like at the end of that week, I'd only put on 2 pounds, which is,
Mm.
I mean, that's nothing.
Holiday weight, that don't even count.
I mean, that's absolutely nothing. Since then, I've had too many breaks to like abroad with bed and breakfast or eating out, and it's just trying to be. I haven't.
Mm.
Usually, I would like have a holiday, and it would just be an excuse to eat and eat and eat and eat and
Mm.
eat and eat. And it always, my treat on the plane was always a packet of cheese and onion crisps and a packet of peanut M&Ms. And I haven't done that either time this time. It didn't even cross my
Mm.
mind to even go and get, because that was like the start of my
Mm.
mindset. It's my treat. This is it. I'm just going to
Mm.
eat. So I've actually been quite good, and just still, I think what works for me is I pretty much eat the same, but
It
I know
makes
it
life
works
a
and I enjoy
lot
it.
easier.
So I've just been away. This isn't dirt. It's a tan, and literally was having bagel for breakfast with some Greek yogurt. I don't know if it was 0%, it probably wasn't, but
Mm.
with some seeds and some fruit. Then just like a lunch, and still just a tea. I haven't really still done any snacking.
Mm. And you've just enjoyed the food you're
Yeah.
eating
And
without
yeah,
over consuming,
yeah,
which I actually think that's bigger than like
yeah,
the objective biggest win.
yeah,
You, subjectively, that is definitely the biggest win. The
yeah.
fact you can not feel guilty whilst going on holiday, not overindulge
Agreed.
on
Yeah,
holiday, but indulge enough that you feel like you've had time away
yeah,
to indulge,
absolutely.
which I think is a massive win. And like stuff like that carries quite a for a long
Yeah,
time. That means you can just actually relax because
yeah.
one of the things I think people do, and like I've been guilty of, and same with you, you've probably been guilty as well, is when you go on holiday and you overindulge, you don't even enjoy overindulging because you feel terrible about
Terrible.
it.
Yeah,
So the
because I'm
fact
not training,
mm,
so but it's a
100%.
3 4 day break, so I'm not gonna. I don't feel I need to train. If it was a 2 week holiday, I probably would.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't feel you're not bloated. You don't feel terrible because you're just not over, as you said, overindulging with crap
Mm.
that you don't usually eat, which
Mm.
makes you feel terrible.
Yeah. And you're
Actually,
supposed to enjoy your holiday, right? And
yeah,
it doesn't mean you can't, like, it would never be to the point of like, ah, you're going out to a lovely restaurant and you're like, I'm not gonna have dessert because I'm on 1,200 calories. Never the case
never.
when you're on
No,
holiday.
absolutely not.
Never the case. But it means when you have that dessert, you're like, I you don't even think I deserve this. You're just like, yeah, I'm having a dessert because
Yeah,
I want a dessert.
absolutely,
Which I think is the best thing you can take away on stuff like that
yeah,
and like properly be able to relax,
and enjoy
decompress.
yourself.
100%. I wanted to
Absolutely.
go on though. What's the biggest win you've had? And again, I know what it is, but the objective biggest win we've had.
I don't know.
It's a number.
Well, I've nearly lost a stone.
There we go. Bang on. Spot on. Which
Yes.
was your initial goal,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. 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 I wanted to lose at least a stone. I wanted to lose half a stone. I think. I think I set myself 6 months to lose half a stone to
Hmm.
actually just so it's a bit realistic, and I've lost nearly a stone in that time.
Brilliant,
So
isn't
that's
it?
amazing. And the other win I've got to say is, and it always goes hands in hand with me, and that might just be me, because I'm being consistent with my food. I've been consistent with the gym because the menopause also would be like.
Yeah.
I mean, I do 6 a.m. My alarm goes off at 20 to 5. It would go
Yeah.
off at 20 past 5 when I had to get out of bed. I'd be like, no, I'm not going.
Mm. And it
Whereas
carries over.
yeah, so I've set myself a goal to try and do 12 sessions a month, and I'm on track for the fourth month in a row. And that's been for 3 years. I haven't had that consistency since May 23. So that's brilliant.
They both play hand in hand, don't
They
they?
do, because there's no
And
point being good with my food if I'm then not going to train. But
100%. I think until you do it, you don't understand how much they play
yeah,
into each other in
yeah,
terms of like training. Training's good, but nutrition's shit. Your training ends up
yeah,
eventually being shit. If your nutrition's great, your training's shit. Eventually,
yeah,
your nutrition ends up shit.
yeah.
So they both play into each other. But final one I want to go over. What is the next goal?
I want to lose another, what am I want another £10 by the end of the year.
Very, very doable.
It is doable. We're going to do it. We're going to do
100%.
it.
Love
Especially
it.
now the football's finished, so I'm not having naughty drinks in the week to get through the
Yeah.
stress of the football games.
Which is
So
positive, negative. That's good thing, but bad
I'll,
thing at the same time.
I'll take it. My dad, bless him, he's 84, as you probably know, has just gone. So who's gonna win on Saturday? No one cares, Dad. No one's even watching it.
No one
Even the
cares
people
at
playing
all.
don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, don't they? I was like, no.
What a,
Bless
what
him.
what a waste of 2 hours to watch that. What an absolute waste.
Absolute waste. Absolute waste.
100%. Last one.
Yeah.
Sue's gonna do a CrossFit comp ever again.
No. I don't know. No, I might. You don't know. I might. The only one I've ever done is one and all because you could always do scaled.
Mm,
Maybe when we get my pull-ups and my toes to bar, maybe because then I can actually go and
indeed.
do those movements.
That's another goal. So it's
That's end
our
of the
next
year.
goal is gonna be lose another
Ten
five,
pounds.
10 pounds, so roughly just under 5 kilos,
Yeah,
and get pull-ups and toes to bar back.
absolutely. I've never had toes
Gosh,
to bar, so I've never had those.
they're coming.
And pull-ups was like for a period of about 3 months when I weighed nothing.
Strict ones, not even kipping ones as well. You have proper pull-ups.
Yes, I did. I did
Nice.
everything strict.
Perfect. We'll finish on that.
Okay.